Welcome to Mr. English Cafe. Imagine you've spent 5 years building a business or 10 years in a relationship, and suddenly, in one single day, it's gone. Your heart feels like a lead weight in your chest. Did you know that according to psychologists, a major life setback can feel physically painful, similar to a broken bone? It's heavy, it's dark. But let me ask you, right now, are you sitting in the ruins of a yesterday that didn't go as planned? If your world felt like it ended this morning, how would you start building a new one this afternoon? Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Joe. I am so glad you chose to spend these 12 minutes with me today. Today's topic is something we all face but rarely talk about honestly: resilience. Specifically, how to bounce back when life knocks the wind out of you. Whether it's a job loss, a failed exam, or a personal heartbreak, we're going to talk about how to find your feet again. Before we dive deep, if you find value in these sessions, please hit that subscribe button and give us a like. It helps our community grow, and I truly appreciate your support. Now, let's breathe and let's begin. When we talk about bouncing back, people often imagine a rubber ball. You hit the floor and pop, you're right back where you started. But humans aren't rubber balls. We are more like gold. To be shaped into something beautiful, we have to go through the fire. I remember a friend of mine, Sarah. She was a high-level executive who defined herself entirely by her career. When her company downsized and she was let back into the real world with nothing but a cardboard box of office supplies, she felt invisible. She told me, "Joe, I feel like I've disappeared." Have you ever felt that invisible feeling after a setback? The first thing we need to realize is that resilience is not about ignoring the pain. It's not about staying positive every second. True resilience is looking at the mess, crying if you need to, and then asking, what is one small thing I can control today? Observationally, I see two types of people. Some people see a setback as a wall, a dead end. Others eventually see it as a detour. It's the same road, just a different direction. Resilience is the bridge between that wall and that detour. It's the quiet voice at the end of the day that says, "I will try again tomorrow." I want to share two quotes that have guided me through my darkest tunnels. The first is from the great Japanese proverb, "Fall 7 times, stand up 8. This is so deep because it acknowledges the fall. It doesn't say don't fall. It says the standing up is the part that counts. Every time you stand up, you are stronger than the version of you that fell down." The second is from Winston Churchill. "Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts." Now, let's talk about the man behind those words. Winston Churchill was a leader during World War II, but before he became a hero, his life was full of failures. He lost many political elections. He made huge military mistakes that cost many lives. People told him his career was over. He even struggled with what he called his black dog, periods of deep sadness and depression. When he says failure is not fatal, he is speaking from experience. He means that a mistake doesn't kill your future unless you let it. Imagine a student who fails their English exam. They feel like their dream of moving abroad is dead. That feels fatal in the moment. But Churchill reminds us that the exam is just a piece of paper. The courage to continue is the actual engine that gets you to your goal. If you keep studying, the failure was just a shadow, not a wall. So, How do we actually build this muscle? Let's look deeply at these 3 suggestions. 1. The 5-minute rule. Managing the overwhelm. When we have a major setback, we often try to fix the next 10 years all at once. This causes analysis paralysis, where you are so scared of the big future that you do nothing. The 5-minute rule is about shrinking the world. If you lost your job today, don't worry about your retirement fund right now. Can you spend 5 minutes cleaning your desk? Can you spend 5 minutes writing one email? Think of a marathon runner who hits the wall at mile 20. If they think about the last 6 miles, they will quit. If they only think about the next 3 steps, they stay in the race. 2. Change your narrative from victim to student. This is about your inner story. We all have a narrator in our heads. Usually, after a setback, that narrator says, "Why does this always happen to me? I'm unlucky." When you ask, "What is this trying to teach me?" you regain your power. You stop being a victim of the wind and start being the sailor who adjusts the sails. Imagine someone goes through a difficult breakup. They could say, "I am unlovable," or they can say, "This relationship taught me that I need to set better boundaries." The first story keeps you stuck. The second story helps you grow. 3. Find your anchor people, the power of shared weight. In physics, an anchor keeps a ship from drifting away during a storm. In life, resilience is often a team effort. We often hide our setbacks because we are ashamed, but shame grows in the dark. When you share your struggle with a trusted friend, the weight of the problem is divided by 2. You aren't looking for someone to give you a magic solution. You are looking for a witness, someone to say, "I see you, I hear you, and you aren't alone." Think of a heavy piece of furniture. One person might break their back trying to lift it. 2 people can carry it across the room with a smile. Your problems are the same. Don't carry the heavy furniture of life by yourself. To wrap things up, remember that a setback is just a setup for a comeback. Like Winston Churchill, your failures might just be the chapters that lead to your greatest victory. The most crucial reminder I can give you is this: be patient with your healing. Resilience isn't about speed, it's about direction. As long as you are facing forward, you are winning. You are doing better than you think you are simply because you are still here, listening and learning. We've talked about the history of Churchill, the power of standing up, and the deep ways we can improve our daily habits. Before I go, I want to leave you with one deep question. If you knew for a fact that you would eventually succeed, how would you treat yourself during this current struggle? Think about that. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, give us a like, and share this with someone who is going through a hard time right now. Let's spread some hope together. I'm Joe, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care of your heart. Thanks for joining us. In this podcast, you've learned the following. Let's read aloud. Fall 7 times, stand up 8. Fall 7 times, stand up 8. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Feel free to read it aloud. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave a comment below.